Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a one brand tutorial on a drugstore brand, and that is Kokie Professional. I am so excited to be doing a video using all their products because a few months ago I tried out their foundation and I was like, this is really interesting. And then I found out that they are from Maryland and I'm from Maryland. So I was like, oh my gosh, they are from Maryland, from my hometown. I also want to thank them for sending me over some products because they just hooked a girl up. So if you want to continue watching and see me go from 0 to 100, then please go ahead and do so. Okay, so I'm going to be starting off today with our foundation. For foundation, we have this one right here, which is the Skin Perfect HD foundation. I'm going to be mixing these two shades. This is more so like my summer shade when I have a true tan, and this is closer to my winter shade. So together they're going to work perfectly. I do have a review on this foundation. If you want to watch it, I'm going to have it linked down below in my description box. You guys can check it out. It is a very affordable foundation, so it's something that is worth checking out. And you guys will also see how it looks on my skin. And I am wearing, the darker shade is 70W and the lighter shade is 40W. So it's a big jump, but I actually really enjoy mixing these and I feel like they give me like the perfect color. And this is a full coverage foundation in my opinion. You can see the consistency is nice, creamy. I already went ahead and used a primer. I don't have a primer from Kokie, so I just used a primer spray that I had, and I think that should work out in our favor today. But as you can see, I feel like those shades are pretty good together. Enough to cover up this redness. This foundation reminds me a little bit of the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. It's similar in consistency and what it can do for your skin. If you want to get your perfect shade and you don't want to get two shades like I have, I would probably say get something between 40W and 70W. Maybe if they have like a 60 or 50, I think that would be awesome. I had vegetarian ramen yesterday and I got spicy level 2. My rosacea flared the F up. Like, I was like, Jesus. And that just, like, I always say, because people always ask me, like, what did you do to get your rosacea under control? I'm telling you, it's diet. Like, I was like, this is pure example how it's diet. Because as soon as I ate that, it was like, girl, what are you doing? What are you thinking? And this is the palette that I have. It is the Artist palette. It's the Peachy Queen palette, and it looks stunning. They're so perfect for summer. And as you can see, we haven't done brows yet. I'm gonna wait until we're done eyes before we move on to brows. Okay, so I'm first gonna start off with this shade right here. I feel like it's a perfect transition color. That color is really pretty. It's very, very soft, but I feel like it's perfect for the look that I'm going for. I kind of want to do like a soft peachy look. Actually, I don't even know why I'm saying that because there's some fun like brighter colors. But I just always love starting off with a soft color because I feel like while I'm doing that, it gives me room to really figure out what I want to do next. But this color is stunning. Now I'm going to go in with this color, like a nice, like warm, like burnt brown. And I'm just going to be applying that really close to my crease. Like in this area. Wow, these colors are beautiful. Like they're blending together so nicely. I love that. We're gonna do a little bit more and try to keep it more so on the outer edge. I'm gonna go in with that shade right there. That shade just looks so pretty, so I was like, I need to use that. Very, very summery. And we're just gonna go over that like burnt terracotta shade. And we're gonna start packing that all over our crease and kind of taking it a little bit higher. Then I'm gonna take this shade right here. It looks stunning. It's like a pretty shimmer. This palette so far is really good. And even like the packaging of the palette is gorgeous. Like it's so luxurious. I feel like drugstore brands really stepped up their game the past few years. I'm gonna take a little bit of shimmer spray because I want it to be a little bit more metallic-y. It's very nice and shimmery. It's a little tiny bit powdery, but it does have a pretty shimmer, but you guys know me, I like to take things to the next level. So I'm just gonna go ahead and intensify that shimmer, make it look wet. I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of press it. Some shimmers you have to be careful when you use a wet brush because it can start to separate and you don't want it to separate. Then I'm going back in with that really pretty reddish shade and I'm just gonna be kind of warming up the outer corners of our eye. And you can see how building up those crease colors really helped add a depth to this reddish shade. So it kind of looks like there is dimension to the shade and it's not just flat. Wow, this palette is so pretty. I like the fact that this palette only has these shades because I feel like it allows you to really play with all the colors. As opposed to having a bunch of colors that you won't use. I know for a fact you guys will use all of these colors because these colors are so wearable, and you also have your pops of pink and peach, and I feel like it's what everybody looks for when they're looking for a nice peach palette. Now we're gonna go and test out the Kokie Line and Style Longwear Matte Eyeliner. Ooh, this sounds interesting. I've been so into these type of eyeliners. I feel like they're fantastic. They truly give you a very black finish. A lot of you guys have been asking me like, oh my gosh, your eyeliner looks so black. It's because I've been using these types of pens. I like how the pen is very sturdy. This eyeliner looks legit. I really like that, and I'm gonna do the wing. I think I want to do a fierce wing. That looks like a good wing. It's not as like long as I wanted it to, but I actually like it, because I feel like it kind of keeps the look a little bit more flirtatious and like sweet and subtle. That's the one. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. I'm gonna be using the Highbrow Angled Brow Pencil. And let's see, comes with a spoolie. We love a good spoolie. And this is in the shade Deep Brunette. And this one is angled. So it's kind of like a brow definer by Anastasia. So let's see how this does. I'm gonna start off with the tip of it, and then I'm gonna move towards the other side of it, just to kind of see how it works. Now I'm kind of using the other side of it, and I'm going in very, very lightly, because it is very pigmented, so you don't wanna go too harsh with it, and then it kind of not give you the results you want. You wanna just be softer with it. I'm just flicking upwards just so I can kind of give it a little bit of texture. I don't typically use definer brushes. I like to just use like the Precisely My Brow by Benefit type of pencils. This one isn't that bad. I feel like maybe because I'm not used to using this type of brow product, and also maybe a little too, like, it matches my hair and stuff, but I kind of like a lighter brow color because I don't want it to look too harsh. Now we're gonna move on to mascara. This is the Volume and Length Mascara. I'm gonna be using falsies today, but I wanted to see how this mascara would do. It seems like it's very creamy. I also like this wand. I feel like these type of wands are nice when they have those like tight bristles so that they can really get all the lashes and not miss one. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and put on a lash, do this eye, and then we can move on to the rest of the face. So far, out of the products that I've tried for the eye makeup and like the liner and the brows, my favorite ones so far are the eyeshadow palette and and the eyeliner. This eyeliner is really nice. I feel like the liner and the eyeshadow palette looks so beautiful, and I'm truly living for that. I feel like once we have everything else on, it'll start to come together really beautifully. Okay, so now that we finished off with the eyes, we're gonna go ahead and do some concealer. I'm gonna be using the Be Bright Illuminating Concealer. And we're just going to be concealing these under eyes. I love doing concealer after applying my eyeshadow and my brows because I feel like it just really ties the look together and just makes everything look amazing. And for lashes, in case you're wondering, I'm using the House of Lashes Iconic. And these are stunning. I'm going to be taking the translucent powder again and just baking. Okay, I have to say this powder, what I like about it immediately is that it's not like stark white. It's like kind of like a cream color. I feel like it's not gonna give the under eye like this like white cast, white finish, because it kind of has like this cream base to it. So that when you wipe it off, it'll give you like the right amount of coverage and it'll bake it nicely. It's very nice and lightweight and fine, which is another thing that I'm already liking about it. You guys know that I'm crazy about my powders. So I do appreciate that about this specific powder. And it's great because this concealer, it's a very creamy concealer. I would say it's a more like medium coverage concealer when it comes to like really covering up, which is why I'm really going in my triangle motion. It's also very lightweight, so it's not a heavy duty concealer that you're gonna have to like use very little of it to get really extreme results. This one you definitely have to use a little bit more if you want more of a full coverage, but I definitely do feel like it's giving me that brightening effect right away. It's so weird because all my local Rite Aids don't have this brand when I last checked, so I'm gonna have to check again. It's funny because the last time I said like, oh, Maryland never has anything, when I went and sort of checked this brand out, and then literally when I ordered online and saw that they ship from Maryland, I was like, oh my gosh, they're in Maryland. But why don't the stores have the product? I just feel like Maryland stores are the last to get like the new. I'm also gonna go up here and do a little bit of brightening. It's very nice and creamy. This wand is like a little too stiff for my liking, but I wish that there was more product in here. There's 0.21 ounces, maybe like a little bit more, because I feel like I would use this up really fast, but the consistency and everything and the way it brightens your face. So now I'm going to use the powder contour palette. Where are my little scissors? This kind of reminds me of the Kat Von D palette, except way more affordable and probably better. You can see these are the shades. I haven't used a contour palette in a minute. I only use like bronzers to contour, but these are the colors in there. I don't know what color to use first. I don't want to go in with that because I feel like that may be too dark for me. This one looks like it may be ashy. Maybe I'll use this middle shade. I feel like this middle shade will be good. Oh wait, oh shoot, I went in with the darkest shade. Okay, let's use the middle shade. Okay, so I'm just putting the bronzer all over. I think that middle shade is like perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna put some down here. I really like the color. Like this middle color is like perfect. So I think the under eyes are Gucci. So we're gonna go ahead and dust that away. I like this powder. I feel like it brightened my under eyes so much. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of drugstore brand translucent powders are extremely like cheap, and like they feel cheap and they look cheap and they just like don't work well with the under eyes, but this one is very lightweight and I feel like it brightened my eyes. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do some blush. I also have a little blush kit that they sent me. Let me go ahead and see if I can, oh, perfect. It opened right away. These are the 3 shades. They look pretty. I don't know which one I wanna use. This one's probably gonna be too light. Yeah, that's like too light for me. You can't even see it. Let's try this one first, and then if it's too light, we can go with that one. Okay, so I'm just gonna use, ooh, that's pretty. I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Take some of the translucent powder and I'm gonna try to bake love how fine that powder is. This blush is also very pretty. Like that middle shade, stunning. It's crazy how we went from like 0 and now we're going to like, we're at like 90 right now. We're about to be at 100 and looking snatched. I'm gonna let this bake for a little bit longer. And now I'm gonna just go ahead and smoke out that lower lash line a little bit. I'm gonna take that red pretty shade and I'm just gonna place that all over our outer edge, making this a super peachy look. And I'm just bringing it all the way in and then dusting off the powder. It definitely brightened this a lot. I would say this powder is fantastic for under eye baking and brightening. It did make this a little brighter than my other powder. Okay, so now we're gonna do the last 2 things, well, 3 things, but they're super fast and easy and quick. We're gonna be doing highlights. So I have 4 highlighters, but I think I'm gonna be sticking to either this one, which is like a more gold one, or this one, which is like a bit of a more champagne one. They both look stunning. The more gold one is called Heavenly, and like, look at that. This looks so beautiful. And then the lighter one is called Gleaming. This one looks stunning too. They look wet in a way. So I'm going to be taking my favorite Milani brush and I'm going to be going in with the more gold one because I feel like this one will complement me well in the shade Heavenly. Ooh, that's pretty. And I'm just keeping it right at my high point because I don't want to like have like a line of highlight, like a little bit of a bing. And then I think I'm going to go in, I don't know which one I want to take. Actually, I'm going to go in with the same color. And I'm gonna take my JH39 brush and I'm gonna just go in my inner tear duct and kind of make it pop a little bit more. The highlight looks beautiful. I'm gonna use a little bit more because I'm actually meeting up with one of my closest friends from high school today and we're probably gonna be taking pictures, so I want my highlight to pop. Okay, so now I'm gonna be doing my lips. So today for lips, I'm just gonna be using lip liners because those are the only Kokie products I have, but these look beautiful. So this is in the shade Dusty Rose. I don't think I'm gonna use this one. I think I'm gonna use this one, which is a little bit more pinkier. I've heard these are amazing. Holy shit, they are so pigmented. Like alone, they are like phenomenal. This is in the shade Natural. And it honestly is a natural shade because it matches my lip. Like I don't even need a lipstick. This completely did the trick. So the last thing we're gonna go ahead and do is set our makeup with the Set and Forget Long Lasting Makeup Spray. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do, I always like to do test runs because you never know how the spray is gonna spray your face. So let's go ahead and move everything away. We need this makeup to last. It has a slight scent, like a fresh scent, but it's good. I feel like it refreshed my face too, and it kind of like bonded all my makeup together. Like it doesn't look so much like I'm wearing like a lot of makeup. It looks fresh. It looks like it's sunk into my skin. It kind of reminds me of the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. That's pretty much the entire face of Kokie Professional products. I am really, really happy with how everything turned out. I honestly don't think I have anything bad to say about anything. The only one that I kind of struggled with a little bit was the brow pencil, and it's just because I don't use definers. I like to use like the little precise pencils. But when I did this brow, I did it pretty fast, and I feel like this brow looks a little bit better than that brow. I got the hang of it super fast. And the color honestly wasn't that bad. At first I was like, I don't know, I feel like this color's a little dark, but it's in the color, what color was it? Color Deep Brunette. But like even the packaging, this is like so nice and sturdy. It feels like really good quality, even though it's like drugstore. I feel like a lot of people have this like sense that drugstore is like all cheaply made and just like cheap looking, but Kokie does a good job of making their products look very luxurious, I have to say. Like, I'm telling you guys, everything from their brand is really, really good. And it makes me happy because they're from Maryland. So I'm like, Maryland representing. So that's always a plus. So I give props to them because they really have been doing their damn thing with their products. And like I mentioned, you can find their products in drugstores. You can even go on their website, and their website will like tell you where you can find them, like at which drugstores that you live nearby, or you can just order online on their website. I've ordered products from their website and they came quickly and everything was in there and it was all great. I recommend you checking all these products. You guys saw me put them to the test. So now you can kind of decide what you're interested in checking out. I will have all the information, all the products, all that fun stuff in my description box down below for you guys. Also, don't forget to leave your thoughts down below. I love interacting with you guys. Let me know what your favorite product was that I used on my face today. And also, if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. I would love for you to become a member of our family here on YouTube because I wouldn't want you guys to miss my videos for the world. And we're getting closer to 30,000 subscribers, so why not get there ASAP? Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you never miss a video, because why would you? And don't forget to like this video. That's the most important thing. Any interaction you guys have with my video helps my video get pushed out there into the YouTube world so more people can come check us out. So that being said, I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.